Breast cancer is the leading cause of cancer death among women worldwide. Breast cancer is the most common in women globally, with more than 2,300,000 new cases reported each year, according to the organization World Health. Approximately 1 in 8 women will have breast cancer in their lifetime. It accounts for about 24% of all new cancer cases reported in women. Breast cancer is the leading cause of cancer death among women, with about 685,000 annual deaths globally, according to the WHO. However, breast cancer doesn't just affect women, and its increasing prevalence may be due to a number of factors, many of which are related to our everyday habits. In this video, we will explore the common mistakes we make in our homes and how they can increase the risk of developing breast cancer. Stay until the end to discover how even some products you use daily can contribute to the development of this disease. Mistake number 1. Using aerosol air fresheners. The daily practice of using aerosol air fresheners to perfume homes, especially in closed environments such as bathrooms, may seem harmless, but studies indicate otherwise. Constant exposure to these chemicals may be directly related to an increased risk of breast cancer. A study carried out in Great Britain revealed that women who frequently used environments and products to remove mold in their homes had a 30% higher risk of developing breast cancer. The reason for this increase is related to the presence of chemical substances that, when inhaled or absorbed by the body, can act as hormonal disruptors, interfering with the production and control of essential hormones such as estrogen. Estrogen plays a vital role in cell development, and its lack of control can contribute to the formation of malignant tumors in breast cells. To avoid these harmful effects on health, we recommend reducing the use of these products and adopting more natural alternatives, such as maintaining good ventilation in environments and incorporating plants that purify the air, thus promoting a healthier and safer approach to maintaining health. Clean and temperate environments. Mistake number 2. Exposure to bisphenol A. Bisphenol A, more commonly known as BPA, is a chemical compound widely used in the manufacture of plastics, including reusable bottles and food containers, as well as being present in the inner lining of many cans of food. Although the United States Food and Drug Administration considers exposure to small amounts of BPA safe for human use, more recent research suggests that even low levels of exposure to this substance may increase the risk of breast cancer. BPA is classified as an endocrine disruptor, meaning it mimics the effects of estrogen in the body, triggering uncontrolled cell growth, particularly in breast cells. This process can eventually lead to the formation of malignant tumors. One of the most common forms of BPA exposure occurs when food is stored or heated in plastic containers, especially when these containers are exposed to high temperatures, such as without a microwave, which makes it easier for BPA to migrate from the plastic into the food. To minimize this risk, it is advisable to use glass or porcelain containers to store and heat food, thus ensuring a diet free of hormonal contaminants that could be harmful to your health. Mistake number 3. Using parabens in cosmetic products. Parabens are chemical compounds commonly used as preservatives in personal care and cosmetic products, including shampoos, conditioners, dry creams, and even toothpastes. Despite being effective in extending the shelf life of these products, parabens have the ability to mimic the action of estrogen in the body, which makes them a potential risk factor for the development of breast cancer. Estrogen is a crucial hormone in the development and growth of breast cells, and prolonged exposure to substances that mimic its action can cause the formation of malignant tumors. The daily and continuous use of products containing parabens increases the risk of these compounds accumulating in the body, which may contribute to a greater risk of breast cancer over time. To mitigate this risk, we recommend choosing paraben-free cosmetic products, an option already widely available on the market from brands that value consumer well-being and health. By making this decision, it is possible to adopt a personal care routine that prioritizes both health and beauty. Mistake number 4. Exposure to phthalates and other chemicals. Phthalates are another chemical compound that is widely used in the manufacture of personal care products such as soaps, lotions, deodorants, and various hair care products. Like BPA and parabens, phthalates act as hormone disruptors, impairing the normal functioning of the endocrine system and potentially increasing the risk of breast cancer, especially when exposure to these products begins in adolescence. Recent research shows that women who started using products containing phthalates and other hormone disruptors during puberty have a higher risk of developing breast cancer in adulthood. This risk is even higher among Black and Latina women, who often use specific straightening or hair treatment products that contain high concentrations of these chemical compounds. Recent research shows that women who started using products containing phthalates and other hormone disruptors during puberty have a higher risk of developing breast cancer in adulthood. This risk is even higher among Black and Latina women, who often use specific straightening or hair treatment products that contain high concentrations of these chemical compounds. Furthermore, the vulnerability of adolescents is especially concerning, as breast tissue is still developing during this phase. To reduce this risk, we recommend avoiding the use of products containing phthalates and opting for more natural and organic alternatives, thus contributing to a more robust and balanced long-term health. Mistake number 5, heating food in plastic containers. The practice of heating food in plastic containers, especially in a microwave, is a common mistake that can have harmful health implications. Heating plastic containers causes toxic chemicals, such as BPA, to be released, contaminating food. When these foods are consumed, chemicals can be ingested and act as endocrine disruptors, increasing the risk of breast cancer. To avoid these risks, it is advisable to transfer food to glass or ceramic containers before heating. Furthermore, it is important to operate plastic containers frequently, discarding those that are cracked or damaged, as these are more likely to release harmful substances when heated. By adopting these simple measures, it is possible to minimize exposure to toxic substances, promoting a safer and healthier diet for the whole family. Reducing the risk of breast cancer involves a series of small but significant changes in daily habits and product choices used in the home environment. Continued exposure to chemicals that act as endocrine disruptors, such as parabens, phthalates, and bisphenol, can significantly increase the risk of developing the disease. Therefore, the first recommendation is to limit the use of products that contain these substances. In the case of cosmetics and personal hygiene products, opting for those free of parabens and phthalates can be a simple but impactful choice in preventing health risks. Today's market offers a growing variety of natural and organic products that do not contain these chemical compounds, allowing a transition to safer alternatives without sacrificing the quality or effectiveness of daily care. Furthermore, diet plays a crucial role in reducing the risk of breast cancer. Avoiding the consumption of canned foods, which often contain BPA in the can lining, is an important measure. Whenever possible, you should opt for fresh or frozen foods, which are naturally free of chemical preservatives. Another recommendation is to use glass, porcelain, or stainless steel containers to store and heat food, avoiding the use of plastic, especially in the microwave, as heating these materials can release toxic substances that contaminate the food. Even small amounts of these toxins can accumulate in the body over time, increasing the risk of developing tumors. Replacing Teflon-coated kitchen furniture with safer options, such as cast iron or ceramic, is also highly recommended, since Teflon contains chemical compounds associated with an increased risk of cancer. Choosing a more natural and healthy diet with a preference for organic foods also contributes significantly to the prevention of breast cancer. Foods grown without the use of pesticides and hormones are less likely to contain chemicals that are harmful to the body. Consuming foods lower on the food chain, such as fruits and vegetables, which accumulate fewer toxins compared to processed meats and dairy products, is another way to reduce exposure to dangerous chemicals. Furthermore, reducing the consumption of red meat and ultra-processed foods can have a positive impact on overall health, helping to maintain a balanced hormonal system and reduce the risk of cellular changes that can lead to cancer. In summary, adopting more conscious habits and using products free of toxic chemicals are essential steps towards reducing the risk of breast cancer. Although it is not possible to completely eliminate all risk factors, these simple, practical changes to everyday life can make a big difference in protecting your health. Preventing breast cancer requires attention to small daily choices, from the selection of cosmetics to the choice of food and kitchen utensils, always looking for more natural alternatives that are less specific to the body. By sharing this information with friends and family, we can create a network of awareness that helps everyone make healthier choices and adopt a lifestyle that promotes longevity and well-being.